Okay folks, gather round, let's talk about bread. Specifically my attempt at baking it. Picture this, flour everywhere, yeast-smelling sus, and the resulting bread? A dense, edible brick, not exactly a culinary masterpiece. Turns out baking is a science. Who knew? Not me apparently. I dove in headfirst, armed with a dusty cookbook and blind optimism. Big mistake. I needed to learn the basics, understand the hows and whys of yeast, gluten, the whole shebang. But here's the thing, even though my bread was a disaster, I learned something. I discovered that even epic fails are opportunities to gain knowledge. And let's be honest, the experience provided endless material for self-deprecating humor. Silver linings, people. So why am I telling you this story? Because it illustrates a fundamental truth. We never stop learning. Whether it's mastering sourdough or navigating the ever-changing landscape of the modern world, continuous learning is key. Let's face it folks, the world is changing faster than a chameleon on a disco ball. Technology's evolving at warp speed. Jobs are morphing into things we haven't even imagined yet. Staying stagnant is like bringing a flip phone to a smartphone party. You're just not going to keep up. That's where continuous learning swoops in, like a superhero in a library card. It's about adapting, evolving, and staying relevant. Think of it as upgrading your mental software to the latest version. And it's not just about job security. Learning new things keeps our minds sharp, like a mental workout at the brain gym. It helps us solve problems creatively, think critically, and navigate this crazy world with a little more finesse. Now let's talk about the good stuff. Personal growth. Learning isn't just about acquiring facts and figures, it's about expanding your horizons, challenging your perspectives, and becoming a more well-rounded human. Ever read a book that blew your mind? Or learned a new skill that made you feel like a total rock star? That's the power of personal growth through learning. It's about discovering hidden talents, unlocking passions you never knew you had, and becoming the best version of yourself. And the best part? There are no limits to how much you can grow. Whether you're diving into ancient history, mastering a new language, or finally figuring out how to fold a fitted sheet, there's always something new to learn and explore. Brain hacks. How learning makes you smarter. Get this. Our brains are basically like supercomputers that get even more powerful the more we use them. Learning is like hitting the gym for your gray matter, building new neural connections, and strengthening existing ones. Neuroplasticity, my friends. It's a scientific term that basically means our brains are more adaptable than a chameleon in a bag of Skittles. Every time we learn something new, our brains rewire themselves, forming new pathways and connections. This constant rewiring keeps our minds sharp, improves memory, and even protects against cognitive decline as we age. So, basically, learning is like a fountain of youth for your brain. Who needs expensive creams when you have knowledge, right? Learning legends' stories of success through knowledge. Let's be real, folks. Sometimes we need a little inspiration to kickstart our learning journey. So, let's talk about some rock stars who've embraced lifelong learning and achieved incredible things. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. From humble beginnings, she never stopped learning, evolving, and growing. She devoured books, honed her communication skills, and built an empire. Or how about Bill Gates? He's a self-proclaimed learn-it-all, constantly reading and exploring new ideas. These individuals prove that continuous learning isn't just a hobby, it's a superpower that can lead to extraordinary success and fulfillment.